corporations suck. The U.S. sucks.
I know, right? This country's gone to pits ever since we even let that come to fruition. We need to stick to the Constitution better and get this back to the great dream we thought it was going to be once upon a time.
Who do we pick to run the country?
It has to be someone who's willing to make a difference, who really cares about the people and the country and is willing to accomplish great things for this country.
I mean, I guess.
What?
Oh, hey guys, what did I miss? What a beautiful weather we have.
We should pick Washington.
Okay. Who should we choose as vice president?
Okay. So I need some helpers to help me run the government. How about I pick Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of the Treasury? And how about Thomas Jefferson as Secretary of State? So Hamilton, what are your plans for the government?
Well, my plan is we should make a bank to issue bonds and people can invest with the government credit. I propose that all debt should be paid in full. We can convince investors that the U.S. is good for their money and the government should assume the debt of the states.
No, we shouldn't do that. It doesn't say anywhere in the Constitution that we have the authority to even create a bank for this country. I say no.
It says in the Constitution there is an elastic clause, meaning we can do anything deemed necessary and proper.
You believe in the elastic clause? Oh, that's stupid.
Go.
It's for the good of the country.
So what do you think about it, Washington?
We're going to side with Hamilton. I like his ideas.
We'll move the capital to the Potomac River. Maybe that will satisfy you.
Fine, let's have it your way.
France, led by Napoleon, is at war with Britain. Who do you guys think we should side with?
The French are at war with Britain. We need to side with them and help them like they helped us in the American Revolution.
No, the war is bloody and appalls me. We should side with Great Britain.
No, we're going to declare neutrality. We don't have enough resources to go to war with either country.
Go. I'm sick and tired of you never listening to my ideas. You know what? I'm resigning.
Bye.
Friends and fellow citizens, the period for a new election of a citizen to administer the executive government of the United States being not far distant, and the time actually arrived when your thoughts must be employed in designating the person who is to be clothed with that important trust. It appears to me proper, especially as it may conduce to a more distinct expression of public voice, that I shall now apprise you of the resolution I have formed, to decline being considered among the number of those whom your choice is made. Here perhaps I ought to stop, but a solicitude of your welfare, which cannot end but with my life, and the apprehension of danger, not to that solicitude, urge me, on an occasion like the present, to offer you a solemn contemplation, and to recommend you your frequent view some sentiments which are the result of much reflection, of no inconsiderable observation, and which appear to me in all important to the permanency of your felicity as people. The unity of government, which constitutes you one people, is also now so dear to you. It is justly so, for it is the main pillar and the edifice of your real independence, the support of your tranquility at home, your peace abroad, of your safety, of your prosperity, of that very liberty which you so highly prize. But as it is easy to foresee that, from different causes and from different quarters, much pains will be taken, many artifices employed to weaken in your minds the conviction of this truth, as this is the point in your political fortress as which the batteries of internal and external enemies will be most constantly and actively directed, it is of infinite moment that you should properly estimate the immense value of your national union to your collective and individual happiness. You should cherish a cordial, habitual, and immovable attachment to it, accustoming yourselves to think and speak of it as of the palladium of your political safety and prosperity, watching for its preservation with jealous anxiety, discountenancing whatever may suggest even a suspicion that it can be in any event abandoned, and indignantly frowning upon the first dawning of every attempt to alienate any portion of our country from the rest, or to enfeeble the sacred ties which now link together the various parts. It is important, likewise, that the habits of thinking in a free country should inspire caution in those entrusted with its administration, to confine themselves within their respective and constitutional spheres, avoiding in the exercise of the powers of one department to encroach upon another. The spirit of encroachment tends to consolidate the powers of all departments in one, and thus to create, whatever the form of government, a real despotism. A just estimate of that love power and proneness to abuse it, which predominates in the human heart, is sufficient to satisfy of the truth of this position. The necessity of reciprocal checks in the exercise of political power, by dividing and distributing it into different depositaries, and constituting each the guardian of the public weal against invasions by the others, has been advised by experiments ancient and modern, some of them in our country and under our own eyes. To preserve them must be as necessary as to institute them. If, in the opinion of the people, and the distribution or modification of the constitutional powers may be in any particular wrong, let it be corrected by an amendment, in the way which the Constitution designates. But let there be no change by usurpation. For thought of this, in one instance, may be an instrument of good. It is a customary weapon by which free governments are destroyed. Observe good faith and justice towards all nations. Cultivate peace and harmony with all. Antipathy in one nation against another disposes each more readily to offer insult and injury, to lay hold of slight causes of umbrage, and to be haughty and intractable, when accidental or trifling occasions to dispute occur. So likewise, a passionate attachment of one nation for another produces a variety of evils. Sympathy for the favored nation, facilitating the illusion of an imaginary common interest in cases where no real common interest exists. Against the insidious wiles of foreign influence, the jealousy of a free people ought to be constantly awake, since government and experience prove that foreign influence is one of the most baneful foes of republican government. Our detached and distant situation invites us and enables us to pursue a different course. If we remain one people under an efficient government, in offering to you, my countrymen, these counsels of an old and affectionate friend, I dare not hope that they will make a strong and lasting impression I could wish, that they will control the usual current of the passions, or prevent our nation from running the course which has hitherto marked the destiny of nations. United States, 19th of September, 1796. George Washington.
Doctor, is he gonna make it?
I'm sorry, Martha, he's not going to make it. He has a very bad cold and his chances of surviving is very slim.
Oh God, no! We should pick Washington.
Napoleon, who leads the French, are at war with Britain. What do you guys think we should do?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm sick and tired of you never listening to me. I am resigning.
So. We can move the state capital to. We can move the country's capital to the Potomac. We can move the country's capital down to the. We can move the country's capital down to the Potomac River.
Go.
We can move the country's capital down to the. We can move the country's capital down to the Potomac. Go.
No, we shouldn't. It doesn't say anywhere in the Constitution that we have the. I can't think of a word.
Right?
No, right. Authority. Okay, hang on, do it again. Hang on.
Jefferson has to put away his.
No? Oh, stopped it. Okay, hang on.
No, stop. Stop, man.
Ah!
Alex, are you laughing?
What do we do? Doctor, is he gonna make it?
I'm sorry, he's not going to make it, Martha.
Oh God, no.
He has a very bad cold. Oh my God, I forgot.